Welcome to the Nifty Scrapbooker. I'm Jonathan Paul. Last week I showed you this wonderful die set called Bubble Art, and today we're going to use Bubble Art in 5 different ways, paired with other dies that we have at Outlaws Dies to create a border like you wouldn't believe. So here we go. You ready to get started? Here's our first one. Perfect for the summer and your beach trip. We paired the Bubble Art with our set called Bubbles. And what I did is this set Bubbles, it has a bubble wand and the bottle and all the little shadows. But what I did is I took this die here, that is the actual bubbles for this set, and I cut them out in various colors, and then I turned this die over upside down without the shadow on it, of course, and glued these different color bubbles on here. So as you can see, I have a blue, I have a dark teal, I have a white, and I have a silver. And so I took those and glued those on the back. Then I took our word dies. We have letter dies that come in this. This is called Queen Bee, and this is called the Christmas words. And out of those, I got the letters B-E-A-C-H, beach. And so if you have 5 of the 5 sets of our word dies, you'll have the entire alphabet. So that's what I did. I grabbed the letters out of those alphabet die sets, and then we paired it up with this to create this neat beach border. Now, I'll set these aside, and we'll look at our next border. This border is perfect for a little girl's page or a showcase of your flower garden. And this simply used a die set called Cogs and Daisies. And this is a 6 die set. You can also buy just the daisies or just the cogs. And we have 3 daisies here, and that's what I did. I used the 3 size daisies in the 3 size different holes. And now on this one, I used pop dots behind the daisies, kind of pop them up off the green. I used a dark green and then a light green for it almost looks like flowers on a trellis. And I love this look. So this is the one we use with daisies. Also using cogs and clouds, I thought, well, wouldn't it be neat to use the cogs? And we use the cogs in the 3 different sizes to create this with the gray, the black, and then the silver of the cogs to make this great gear border, perfect for a boy's page or a man page. If you have a husband that works with engines or mechanic or something like that, this would be a great page layout for him. We didn't want to forget those movie buffs that we have in the audience. So if you're a movie buff, we have our popcorn bucket here. This is a die set, and this gives you the complete popcorn bucket plus the popcorn. And what a great way to do a popcorn border, but with this die set. So what I did is I just took the pieces of popcorn and placed them. I pop dotted these up also on this with this red and black border, and it creates a great look for the movies. The last set I want to talk to you about is for all those animal lovers out there. We have this set called Puppy Love and then paw prints. And what I did is I took the paw print dies and I simply made a bunch of paw prints and put those in the different size circles that we have here. So we have 4 size circles on this die, Bubble Art. As you see, the smaller circle, we didn't have dies for the smaller circle because they're really tiny, but I just left those open. And then the next smallest one, we have the small one, then a medium, and then a large. And then we just did that all the way up here. Great for that pet page. It could be for a cat or a dog. You can change the colors up, of course, and make this a great die set for your pet. Well, that's what I wanted to show you today. I want to show you all these different borders that we could use for with our new Bubble Art set. And of course, you saw the one we did last week with just regular, using it as a regular border. And this week we showed you 5 different ways to use the Bubble Art with different things. Now this can spur your mind. Wouldn't it be great to do some blues and whites and do like snowflakes in the middle of them? If you have a snowflake die set. What about some a candy? Peppermints. Make these circles into peppermints, and you have peppermint border. The sky's the limit with this die. So remember, you want to go to outlawsdies.com and pick up our new die set called Bubble Art. Remember, it is a 7-piece die set from Outlaws Dies. We'll see you next time on The Nifty Scrapbooker.